believed that they had experienced a light being, and 38% that believed that they had experienced an angel. Millions of people have taken pictures of these luminous balls. So let's talk about what this might be. This is another picture taken in someone's backyard of these luminous balls, and this person actually saw them. When you look at these balls, you see sort of a matter or cell-like structure inside of it, and you see them just floating around the background in there. This is another picture, and you see the balls in different colors and different shapes and different sizes, and literally millions of people have taken pictures like this, and people really don't understand what that is. So the question comes up, according to the theory, is this a picture of a different type of human being? This is a picture of primordial humans undescended into matter. Is this a picture of a different state of matter that we don't fully understand? This is another picture taken, again, near a cemetery and in a backyard, and literally billions of these things have been photographed. And the first thing you would think, well, these people have dirty cameras. There's something wrong with these cameras, but not all of them can be accounted for like that. So let's talk about some physical modern techniques that might begin to explain why all of these different forms of matter, these pictures, these beings that look like angels, these luminous balls of light. Let's try to make some sense out of what this might be by looking at one particular technique and one particular case, which will lead us directly into a discussion about the spiritual world. The rainbow body, or the jalouse, can be generated by something called the Tricode practice. The Tricode practice is a specific form of Tibetan Buddhism where one's physical body is dissolved intentionally into the subatomic constituents that make up the body, leaving only the hair and nails behind. Has anybody heard of this before? Okay. Actually, it is. Say that again?
I thought it was Tregale, not Trek Show. Trek Show, you don't gain the rainbow body.
Actually,
it's Tregale, I thought.
Okay. The process generally takes about 7 days where the body progressively shrinks in size. And there's a very famous modern case where this happened. This is a man by the name of Gibson pt6, who died in the summer of 1998, which is actually relatively recently. And he died without any signs of old age or illness. After extensive training in, never been sure how to pronounce that word. Does anybody know? Nyingma. And this word? Gelug. Okay. These are schools of Tibetan Buddhism, and he was known for teaching the toughest bandits in that community these forms of Buddhism. He had lived almost a monastic form of life, and he retreated into a small village and began to practice mantras and visualizations. And people began to say that he would generate light and energy and perform miracles in his area. About a year before he died, a Rinpoche advised him to have a thangka painted of Ganden. Has anybody heard of the Ganden before? Ganden is one of the heavens in Tibetan Buddhism, where a person lives immediately around the time where they become a Buddha or a Maitreya, which is a form of world savior. So it's it's called the heaven of contentment. Khenpo began to change right before the time that he died. The week before he died, a rainbow appeared over his house. And this was documented by a Stanford professor who was also a priest, Brother Francis Tiso. And this was documented and written up in a number of journals. I think the most common one was the International Institute of Subtle Energy and also the Journal for Gnosis. Francis Tiso, Brother Tiso, said that he saw the wrinkles on this man's skin disappear and that his skin became like that of a very young boy. Another of his disciples said that his skin actually became luminous, but Brother Francis said that he actually saw the skin release light. Everyone present noticed a sort of sweet fragrance and that they saw rain